Okay, let's talk about episode 9 of Cat for Cash. Now, since we did everything yesterday, a lot of things happened. We got proposed. Not really, but still, we got proposed. I apologize for the dog in the background. But anyways, after everything and everyone noticing our relationship, we're back to the cafe. Normal day. Then I'm not sure if Tiger didn't come by or whatever, but it's our early cafe time. And Lynx is serving this particular woman. If you don't know this particular woman, we're going to learn now later on. Okay, since the relationship is getting really serious, it's time to think about how we're going to approach to introduce Lynx to Tiger's parents. Because remember, if we're going to be in this relationship, we can't be in it secretly. And I mean, Tiger already saw the father, not introduced, but saw. And honestly, I don't think he needs to be introduced to the father, but the father is like a douchebag. Like, originally from day one, before the kids were born, and still is a douchebag after. And I'm like, dude, you got told by the people that you so-called love the same thing that happened before and now, and you haven't even learned from your mistakes. But whatever, we forgot about that. We're moving forward. Hold up, forget about that for a moment. Are we not going to talk about Leo? I do hope we get to see him throughout the entire end of the drama, because what they're trying to do was kind of confusing. Because what you mean that Satang and Winnie just broke off their pairing, and then GMM tried to put in the fact that Leo is supposed to pair up with Great's character's brother. I mean, when I saw him, I'm like, well, Leo, ain't it your type? Glasses, geeky, and the medical field. It's cute, but not so cute when you realize Satang and Winnie aren't a pair. So what's GMM trying to do? I'll tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to mess with our feelings. I think, why? They could have waited until the actual show ended, because if you knew that Winnie was in that drama, why end the pair when you know the boy was in the drama? Or maybe it is what it is, right? They should have just ended it after the show ended, because you know Winnie is in the darn show. Now, unless they're gonna rewrite the entire script for them to not be in a relationship, then I get it. But if not, that's just whacked. Okay, it's officially time for Lynx to meet Tiger's parents. And we all know that Tiger's father knows about Lynx, but he never officially met Lynx. Meanwhile, Tiger's mother don't know about Tiger being in a relationship. So everything is just new. Also, I want to see first get another ritual. GMM TV, please. But like I said about Tiger's parents, Tiger's father knows about Lynx, but he never met him. But Tiger's mother doesn't know about Lynx, but she's met him before, just didn't know who he was. So finding out about how small the world is an interesting thing, because when she saw Lynx, she's like, oh, you're that boy from that cafe. I wonder if she told the husband and Tiger about going to this nice cafe or something like that. But the thing is, she didn't say anything bad about the cat cafe, so I'm just wondering why the parents were so, about cat cafe. Like, do they know the mother per se or what? And when I mean the mother, do they know about Lynx's mother? The entire dinner comes out a little bit awkward, which too expected, because your first meeting your boyfriend's parents, of course. It is sad that the boyfriend did meet the mother before meeting Lynx, so that's cool and all, but like having a family dinner, yeah, I'm afraid that will never happen except to be with the grandparents. That's cool. It is sad that Lynx never got the chance to spend full amount of time with his mother. If he did, he would have inherited the talking to cats. Again, how is Tiger gonna get Lynx to communicate with cats? I did hear the father said he needs to fully love to know how to get to communicate with cats, because if so, we need to know fast. Because if I found out that Lynx can actually secretly communicate with cats, then you know. Knowing Tiger, I know he's going to be ready to introduce Lynx as his boyfriend to his parents, because I'm pretty sure they're probably wondering who Lynx is to Tiger. They think that Lynx is just a friend or somebody who works at the cafe and they become friends. But Tiger is the type of person that is ready to introduce to the world that he is off the market. But the question is Lynx ready for such commitment? Unfortunately, Lynx is not, and I blame the father for that, because that definitely put a trauma to this boy when it comes to relationship. If you remember clearly that when he was in the first episode, when the guy was trying to introduce himself just to get him to his room, those type of feelings, the translator, but he didn't. So looking back at it, we're realizing who to blame here. But I don't think Tiger's mother is stupid. She must can read a room, right? She must have guessed that Tiger and Lynx are in a relationship. But she doesn't want to say anything because remember, the person should tell the story, tell the truth, tell everything is Lynx and Tiger. She can't just, oh, you're in a relationship, unless she's tired of waiting and she just burst out. One thing I can say about Tiger is he's very patient. He has been holding out for Lynx, but there are so many things that homeboy can even be patient about. I get it. Moving slowly but surely. But like, come on, dude. Work with Tiger here, Lynx. He's trying here. At least meet him halfway. But here's the problem where Lynx has, and I'm not sure if the conversation happened in the cafe or while having dinner, but Lynx told Tiger that his mother is eager for Tiger to be a father, get married. And Lynx said he can't provide that for Tiger. And I'm like, lies. I know you can't physically give birth, but nowadays science has proven that wrong. But you have adoption. You can adopt children and still be married and be a family. A lot of things are proven wrong here. You can beat all the odds. But I don't think Lynx is trying to figure that part out yet. He's trying to, but still on the other hand, he's doing this based on what his mother go through and he doesn't want Lynx to go through it. I don't know. It's just sad that Lynx was ready to give up before anything even fully started. I am wondering though if we're gonna get like a future or back in the, because all right, last episode we saw that Lynx is kind of imagining is alive how things will happen if his mother would be there. So I'm assuming they're gonna put the mother in this one as well. We're not sure if they're gonna bring up the past or trying to imagine how things would be like with his mother. But trust me, this woman is dead in the drama, but they're showing her more often, which is cool. Not often you see that, but it's cool. This must be before Lynx meets Tiger's parents, and Lynx must be seeing how happy Tiger is to introduce his boyfriend to his parents. Because let's be honest, if there's going to be marriage in this thing, yes. Wait, has First and Kautang ever been married in any drama? I don't think so, but I'm letting you know one thing for sure. GMMTV out here getting people married in the pier, and they better not break them. Taewon got married with Nui in the drama of Cherry Magic. Who else? Off and Gun got married in the drama Cooking Crush. Who else? Who else? Damn it, there's a drama that came out and they got married in that drama. Which drama was that again? I don't remember. But there are multiple. My brain is not working, but there are multiple. I'm just saying though, GMMTV needs to know what they're doing. And I just need... Oh, was Gawin and Joss married into a drama? Did they get married into My Golden Blood? I don't remember. Maybe they did. Oh, Mond and... What's that other guy name that got married in that summer? Who else? Mix and Earth didn't get married. They got engaged. It's the same thing. It's the same darn thing. Same thing. Moving on. Oh yes, Pond and Puin. We can't forget about that. They got married in Me and Thee. Tiger whispering Lynx's here. It's like, can I sleep over? Can I sleep over? I'm like, boy, you better let this boy. Because eventually the parents, not the parents, but the mother will find out that, oh, this boy is staying out a lot. He does have someone and we don't know about. That is when the mother will find out that the umbrella card, whatever that card is, as officially broken. Your child is not following you anymore. It is time to let this boy be a man.